Thank you for turning to page 121. Okay, as promised, here's the recap of last night's game. The bugbear encounter outside, 6 bugbears against 5 4th level characters, went pretty well. I got a little bit of damage in, but nothing serious, and they downed the bugbears. My creatures generally don't run to morale, they just stay until they fight, to finish fighting. The first door had to be kicked open. Thief blew his rolls and picked the lock. Got in the hallway, where the last in line, the cleric, encountered the cave fisher. Cave fisher successfully noosed him and started winching him up with his little nose winch. They were able to kill the cave fisher and go up and retrieve a +2 spear and a scroll of plant protection, along with some miscellaneous gold. Next encounter was a tough one, except of course my displacer beast whiffed. I did a total of 3 points of damage with a full displacer beast, and they beat it in 3 rounds. I was really, really disappointed. They rolled good, I rolled horribly. The next encounter was an ice demon trapped in a circle of protection with a chest. We had a lot of fun with this encounter. I played the ice demons, very intelligent and very persuasive. By the way, I realized I've changed out the display for the circle. I was showing the players who hadn't seen it before the various circles. I just left it in. But the Ice Devil tried to persuade them to let him out, and pretending to have this treasure, that treasure, information, whatever he could think of to do it. They're a very experienced group of players. I knew that wasn't going to do them any good. Next encounter was the toughest of the night, the Carrion Crawler. He did really well. I had paralyzed 3 party members of 5 before he was dropped. He was up for 2 rounds with only 2 wounds left, and still almost beat the party. That was very close to a TPK. I enjoyed that fight. Next we went over here to a very, very tough fight. A mated pair of mimics. The Door Mimic, the fine Wizards of the Coast Door Mimic, and of course their fine Barrel Mimic, was a mated pair. The male was the door, the female, the larger female, was the barrel. In the chest they found 5 sacks. The 5 sacks turned out to be their little babies. That was actually a lot of fun too, because the party ended up having to deal with the babies once they had them on their hands. They came to the final door. Oh, in this room also they found a golden skeleton key. Ooh, scary skeleton key. That opened this final door, which led to a brass Minotaur Golem. This is actually a fun fight. This had to be done pretty much by hand. There's no real magic that the party had that could have affected the Golem. That took a little bit of work, but they were able to drop him about 6 rounds. I laid out a fair amount of damage there. Then we come to the golden door. Oh, what could be beyond? Well, the gold key, when touched to the golden door, opened out into this wasteland. The party found themselves through this cave on the edge of the cliff, gazing out at a frozen vista. The party where they'd been was early spring. This is obviously a different place. When they turned to go back, of course, they couldn't find the way back. Off in the distance, they saw a frost giant. They wisely didn't bother the frost giant. He was my other, if you do something stupid, he'll kill you encounter. He and the Ice Devil. We ran out of time at this point. I wasn't able to do any actual encounters here in this wilderness, but we are picking this game up next week, and my plan is to do some wilderness encounters and have them go to a nearby town. At this point, they don't know if they're still in Greyhawk, or if they're somewhere else, or in a pocket universe. They just don't know. That'll be revealed in the next game. That's it. Thank you for turning to page 121, and I'll see you next time. Well, that closes the book on another episode of page 121. Please leave your comments below, and if you enjoyed what you saw, go ahead and hit the like button and subscribe to the channel.